Greetings, friends. Jason here for AxodysFC. It's been a rainy day, and it had kind of let up, but now it started again. So, first rainy video, but I'll survive. Not a whole lot of significant news today. A lot of talk about potential striker signings. People were interested in, and Chelsea and Arsenal are interested in. So that's what I'm going to start off with, I think. First of all, Ivan Toney, it's the one everybody talks about, maybe the biggest potential striker signing in the Premier League currently. I've talked about how I don't think I think he's a risk, kind of, actually, character-wise, and he easily could have had a lifetime ban for his transgressions, but with gambling. But he, anyway, I think from what I understand, Arsenal is really stepping up their interest, and in my mind, he seems more like an Arsenal guy, actually, than a Spurs potential signing. But I'm not going to go into further why, but if you know, you know. The other, though, far more interesting, younger target that we, Chelsea, and Arsenal are also interested in is the main guy at Feyenoord, who we know of from Arne Slot, and that is Santiago Jimenez, Mexican striker, very good. And actually, as is my thing to do nowadays, whenever I find out about a striker or player in general that I didn't know much about, I'll look them up on like the So Rare Data site that shows what they're currently trading for as a fantasy card, etc. And his limited card is like $100 card. I mean, that's what the best players go for in leagues. The very high average guys, and he's a real impact player for sure. Definitely young too, 22. Definitely a player that would be a great fit, I think, for Spurs potentially. And I think other people have been saying all along, yes, that's a guy we should be looking at over the summer. So what it'll cost to pry away from Feyenoord, I don't know, but probably quite a bit, unless he's near the end of his contract, which I don't know the status of that. Beyond that, really not too much other significant news. The word is Ryan Sessegnon is able to start doing some light practicing now, and no time frame until he's close to being able to be integrated. And I'm trying to remember, was he even on our Premier League list for the season? I'm pretty sure Brian Hill was, but I don't remember if Sess was. So if he was, then great. If he's able, he'll get called upon potentially. The thought is maybe he could play, actually, rather than on the defensive, he could even be a left winger potentially. But I don't have a whole lot of excitement about him coming back or anything. He's just been so injury prone that ultimately I don't know. Even though Ange gives everybody a chance to make an impact and impress him, or and he hasn't had a chance to do that yet, I'm just not optimistic based on his history. But yeah, anyway, the few more days till Liverpool this weekend. Still need to figure out, what my if it is a USA one, which I would be shocked if it's not a USA one, but North London Derby was Peacock, so I'll hold out hope. But anyway, starting to look forward to that game, and figuring out how we match up, how we'll tweak what we do. Another good with Mo Salah, another good test for Udogie, and and I'm curious. And the other good news is it sounds like tentatively that Brennan Johnson's hamstring issue or fears was more muscle fatigue strain, kind of minor strain kind of thing, than a serious injury. So I don't know how much he's been practicing this week or whatever, but anyway, there have been some encouraging releases about that it's not as serious as we feared potentially. So hopefully that's indeed the case. Anyway, on that note, I'm gonna head home before I get seriously dumped on. Thanks for tuning in, as always. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy these. And remember, to dare is to do.